Crohn's disease is an inflammatory bowel disease growing all around the world, affecting many individuals. It causes inflammation of the lining of the digestive tract, leading to symptoms of severe abdominal pain, fatigue, weight loss, and malnutrition. One major molecule relating to this is the nucleotide binding oligomerization domain containing protein 2. This is also known as NOD2 molecule or gene. This molecule brings us to the important role of immune system functioning. It is what stimulates immune reactions and recognizes peptidoglycan bacterial molecules. NOD2 is located on chromosome 16 of the body that encodes the protein in humans called IBD1, inflammatory bowel disease protein 1.
Emma is a friend who was diagnosed with Crohn's disease back when she was a sophomore in high school, but doctors think she has had it since birth. She had an MRI done of her pelvis and saw inflammation in her intestines. She was sent to a gastroenterologist and had a colonoscopy to examine the colon and an endoscopy to examine the duodenum. Biopsies may also be done in order to analyze tissues of the infected area. Doctors found 2 inches between the large and small intestines that were extremely swollen. Symptoms that Emma experiences regularly are constipation and joint pain. She also gets very fatigued and dehydrated. Since it is an autoimmune disease, she also gets sick quite a bit. This disease is always impacting Emma. She must go through bi-weekly infusions, sustains from most alcohol, and constantly must be aware of what she is eating to avoid a flare. Every 8 weeks, she travels back to our hometown to have Remicade infusion. Her scariest time involving Crohn's disease was when she had an attack after consuming popcorn. She was not yet on Remicade and ended up in the ER because she passed out. Because of this, she had to have an emergency enema and push a large amount of fluids.
The NOD2 molecule has an N-terminal, the red part, and the C-terminal, the green part. It is linked by the blue section called the helical linker. One problem causing IBD diseases could have to do with this linker being mutated, commonly between arginine 702 and tryptophan. This mutation may be caused by an incorrect cytosine insertion, causing the gene to be miscoded or not coded at all. Because of this, our nuclear factor, NF-κB, is unable to be responsive to bacterial lipopolysaccharides, causing Crohn's disease. As we've learned, our innate nonspecific immune system is compromised. It cannot fight off certain bacterial components. The aim of the laboratory testing is to assess the disease activity, since all instances are subjective. There's a large interest in biomarkers like C-reactive protein because many patients are responsive to drugs that target this. Lactoferrin and fecal calprotectin are 2 proteins that show to be specific markers of gut inflammation. When testing, it is important to do renal function tests, liver enzymes, and stool cultures to monitor drug safety.
Medications may be used to suppress the inflammatory response in the lining of the digestive tract and the immune system causing symptoms. Most are nonspecific, meaning that they target the entire immune response. This concludes our research. Thank you to Emma for being a large component of our case study.